Barcrusher boats. Built in Australia. Expensive. Those Aussies can afford it. So you've got your 535, 575 to a 670. Now I'm not sure, but I believe these could be the boats which, to help them stabilise on the drift, you can flood the bottom hull. I believe. We'll just research that and have a look. So the BR series, I'm not really sure what that is. What's a 615 BR? Let's have a look at this. So that's 615 BR. Less cabin. You can sit in the front up. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that open bit in the front there, because any spray, if you're in a sort of a, especially in Australia, where a lot of the harbours have a lot of bars, and this is a Barcrusher, I don't think that's too cute, to be quite honest. A lot of water comes over the top, you see, you can get swamped. So this would probably suit a sort of a different kind of area where you've got it, where you're launching from. 150 on the back there. Tandem trailer, very well made. See the spray chine there? See it sticking out? Deflects all the spray. Nice sort of boat to take the family out. They can sit in the front, stuff like that. But it's not quite the one I would want if you're in a, you know, the name Barcrusher. You'd want something more like this one here. Let's go 575. Let's have a look at this one. You want more something like this, where the spray is deflected with the spray chine and no water can get in the front. It's going to spray away. You see. Very expensive. It's got a 115 on there. Very thirsty. I'll be brutally honest. The actual the quality and the quality control and the welding on these boats and the finish of the boats with the paint and the powder coated paints and different coatings they have, it's absolutely phenomenal. Hats off to them. Like, really, really, really unbelievable quality. Even in the UK, I've never seen anything like it. You know, the UK does a lot of fiberglass boats, but these guys, aluminium boats, they are absolutely superb. And I know because I've walked around a lot of them. I've inspected a lot of them when I was working over there. And hats off to the workmanship. Honestly, that is. I know they do try. I think they do sell a few of them. There's a boat brand called. What are they called? Do you know what? I can't remember. Norway. Boats in Norway have a lot of them. I just can't remember what the hell the name is. But look at the welding here, look, and the paint. That's absolutely gorgeous. These boats last forever. I think you can flood the bottom chamber. I don't know. You've got live well in here. Lovely comfy seats, look. It's maybe about 5 or 6 mil sort of bottom plate, but I used to have an aluminium boat, Adam McLay, you know, it was 5 mil thick, I think, and it was lovely. When it hit the waves, it made a lovely little crunching noise. I had a 115 like this. But bugger, that was thirsty. Buyer's guide. What's this? Oh, just a buyer's guide. Okay. What's this? Reviews, models. They do a hard top look. All different. Raider, shop careers, finance. Yeah, you're gonna need that. What's this here? C series, Raiders. Let's have a look at the Raider. What's this? There you are. There's your Raider. Long days on the water. That's the only thing I would say about these boats. There isn't really a lot of accommodation, comfy accommodation anyway, to sort of stay out long term with it, really. It is a day boat, really. Very fast sort of day boat. Reef Raider. Don't get me wrong. They're lovely. So what's this? Exclusive Barcrusher technologies, quick flow, superior stability. Yeah, water ballast system, that's what I was talking about. Stability at rest. And I think basically as you accelerate, the water disperses from the underneath, and then you just quickly shut the valve or whatever, and it stops water from getting back in. And obviously when you get back in the marina and you put the boat on the trailer, you just hose out that chamber to get all the salt water out. So it's got Generation 2 hull, Delta Flare. Okay. Rigideck system, toughest hull build system in the world to withstand extreme forces. So this is going to be a very, very expensive boat. Wave slicer hull, deep V hull, slices beautifully through waves without pounding. Mouth-watering, isn't it? What else have they got? Models. Discontinued models. Let's have a quick look at them. Yeah, from a few years ago. So if you went to a boat dealer, these are the ones you'd be able to pick up probably. So what we got? She's got a JD there. Very nice, very tasty. Quintrex, they're another boat brand. They're nowhere near as robust as these boats, but they'll be a lot cheaper. But they'll still be okay. If you're just going like a kilometre offshore and you're just trying to catch a few fish, that's all you need is something like Quintrex. But these Barcrusher ones, these are for people who have got serious money, want something extreme, fast, go offshore, you know. Yeah, there's one here, look, there's a nice little one, look, a 490, look. Barcrusher. Very nice. Very nice indeedy. Talks about the technology. Barcat, easy launch and retrieve. They are relatively light boats. Safe tank, advanced fuel system, so they've got some sort of underfloor fuel system there. Boat buying tips, what we got here then? Boat buying tips, what makes a good aluminium boat? Understanding plate aluminium boats. Water ballast. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Beautiful. Let's have a quick look at this. What we got here? So handle rough seas with confidence. I think that's a good picture, isn't it? Yeah. Free boat buyers buying guide. Oh. What's this? Beautiful. Okay, so there's the Barcrusher. I mean, other than I'm sort of just a bit speechless, really, because I just know how expensive these are going to be, how much fun they would be. Look at this, look. How much fun is that? But yeah, it's. I think it's for me. That is definitely would be if I was driving that boat right there. For me, it'd be a yeehaw moment. Wouldn't you agree? A yeehaw moment. And I love it. I really do. And yeah, well, that's pretty good. That it's pretty darn good. What makes a good aluminium boat? Let's have a quick look at this. Got Suzuki. They've got a lot of trust in Suzuki. Premium quality versus mass produced. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That probably hits a nail right on the head there. They don't build that many of them. Well, they still build quite a lot, because they're very popular. But it's quality versus mass production, and just let's get loads of these sort of, you know, thinner, cheaper boats out there for people to use. Flood the market with those. But these guys are, you know, they're just purely focused on the premium quality side of things. And why not? Why the hell not? Yeah. 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 It's yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair enough. No, it's sort of they are very, very, very nice boats. That's all I've got to say about it, really. What's this video? What we got here? Barcrusher, Reef Raider. Should we have a quick look at the video? Let's go and look at this one at 670. Let's have a little click on this. What have we got here then? I'll just skip through it. Shelf Raider. So this is one which is going to go out the continental shelf. Fucking hell. 200 flying machine. Yeah, designed to get you out there very quickly and get you back very quickly. So you're a very long way offshore. But with a boat this fast, it's almost like you're not that far offshore. You know, you can be sort of 30, 40 kilometres out and you've only been speeding out there for an hour. Do you know what I'm saying? But if something was to go wrong that far out, you're as good as at it, really. But built in Australia. Yeah, I mean, I have to confess, they are seriously good boats. Seriously, seriously, seriously. Okay, that's just a little insight of the Barcrusher. It's just another sort of aluminium boat. I don't think they're in Europe. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys.